Hello everyone and welcome again to the Armor Attack YouTube channel. Here in this video we're going to utilize the Hermit faction in Beacon Rush game mode. Now I'm gonna do this game differently. I will not use my Creeper as a main character here. I will just use it to capture the first beacon and then respawn on that beacon with the Genesis, the tank that I have. So the weapons that this Creeper carries don't have any firepower, any significant firepower at all. What I'm using the Creeper for is just to capture the beacon. So basically the mobility, not the firepower, because the well-leveled turrets that I have, I installed them on the Genesis. As you can see, 3 shots and doing barely no damage. So I figured out this idea of capturing this beacon is not a good idea. So I switched to the other beacon here, to the other beacon, the B beacon specifically, and utilizing my great mobility to get there in time. There is one character, and hopefully this one will be a bot or something, or not paying attention. So if I could just capture the beacon. As you can see, yeah, my firepower is really not doing anything. It's just scratching the paint on that character. So here, my plan is working well. I'm capturing the beacon. And when it's done, I would find a way to get killed really quick and respawn with my Genesis, the tank that's gonna carry the match as I planned. Now trying to get killed as fast as possible, doing some damage in the meanwhile. Yes. Spawning on the same beacon, B, with the Genesis. And now activating the ability immediately and dishing a huge amount of damage on that character. Now returning back to our friend, making sure that we are only exposed to one enemy at a time, not to receive too much damage. I'm very good on HP right now. I have full HP and my weapons are generated a little bit, so I can really win this encounter no trouble. Looking at the map, seeing where the action is, using the ability to gain increased movement speed and go to that ramp. That ramp is very suitable for the Hermit faction with their weapons mounted on top, waiting for that enemy and seizing the chance to take him out in just 3 or 4 seconds. Now reloading the weapons and utilizing this position. An enemy response. As you can see, the aiming of the weapons wasn't perfect, so what you can do in this case is that you stop firing for a while, put the enemy character in the center of your aiming box, and then fire again. When you fire again, you make sure that all of the weapons that you have are firing towards the desired enemy. Trying to cap this beacon in the meanwhile. Hopefully no other enemy character will spawn anytime soon. Doing some free damage here and there. As I said, 250 effective range. Taking out this enemy. And now there is this architect character with its shield. Sometimes it goes in front of the shield so I can't hit him, but when he goes behind the shield, that's when the shield will protect him. Using this belt to gain increased mobility and go where the action is. This enemy turned to be behind cover. So I can do really little from this platform. My role is to be a tank and shield my teammates from the damage that they could receive from the enemies. Incredible damage you have. Also, recharging the weapons a little bit, and then there's no shame in being in front of the enemy, but the enemy favors the other character. Maybe he was on low health. Now this Imperial faction has great firepower, so it's wise to use the ability here. And as you can see, the ability protected me from huge firepower that this Imperial faction has. Despite activating the ability, I still took some damage, so it was a good call to activate it beforehand. While dealing with the Bastion faction, well, it's not always necessary, but to be careful, I always use it against Imperial faction and against the Bastion. Against the Hermit. 2 enemies left. This is one of them. Without the ability, your movement speed is very slow. And I don't know why this teammate didn't engage with the enemy. Maybe I can meet him on the other end. As you can see, they always prioritize me as a target. So activating the ability not to take unnecessary damage. There's one enemy left. I'm not sure if he's gonna spawn. Yes, that's what he is. A Bastion. We could take him out, no problem. And that's it. All of the characters on the enemy side have been eliminated, and we won the match. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.